You could tell it's an unofficial show when I'm not even setting up a set. And we're just sitting here like we would if we were just smoking. They look a viewer. 2 viewers. I don't have the extra phone, so if you can, like...
no, you're doing the whole... From the... Okay.
Yeah, it worked when we did the test earlier, so... If it crashes, then, well... Can't say we didn't try, but, you know... Things happen. Oh, we got 5, we got 6, we got 8. Everywhere relevant to this league that we no longer cover. And that I will no longer be a part of after next week's episode. Who is that? Looks like it's Sean coming in. Here we
go. I'm telling you, I think you're still live.
I'm live now. Dude, this is the stupidest shit ever. Can we talk about how much Facebook Live has sucked for us?
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Take 2.
I bet it doesn't work again.
I bet it doesn't work again. If it doesn't, it crashes. Fuck it. I mean, nothing we can do. Says adding. So what the hell was different about this time again? I don't know. I fucking hate it.
It better fucking work.
This app is the stupidest fucking thing in existence, bro.
I'm sorry, I do not have Zoom.
No, it's okay. I don't have a laptop with me to run Zoom, so we're just gonna run it. And yeah, I was expecting to have some reruns tonight. We were going to do 4 straight hours of classic WCFFL games.
4 straight. Jeez.
But we got some interesting developments going on in the WCFFL. You know, my last day with the league, I talked it over with Tom today. He says that my last day will be next week. We're going to do a special tribute show to the last 7 years of the league and everything that's happened. We'll talk about some old memories, some good times. Look back at the era that was the last 7 years of this league, maybe even further back. Because, you know, Sean Motes, here you are in 2021. And think about where you were when you were a young renegade back in 2009. I couldn't believe that Sean was out there with Smoke and Brandon and like all those other guys. Tell us about your memories with the Renegades, Sean.
Man, that was my first taste of flag football in general. Like, had I known then what I do now, oh my God, it'd be so much different. There's a lot of those guys that, one, have either passed away or 2 are locked up. Yeah. And part 2 kind of chimes into how 9-man used to be back in the day. Like, they did not put up with no bullshit. Like, some of the stuff that people get away with now would have got you knocked the fuck out back in the day. And, I mean, 9-man's growing, and it's cool to see, but it's crazy to think, like, I thought about it earlier, like, 2009 was my first year playing flag football, and, like, just thinking about it, it's like, let me take this shit off. I'm all right, I think. 2009 was a wild, wild time, especially back in county. There's a little bit of film from back then, but it was just different. And there's a lot of guys that still play in this league. I know myself, Tom Hoffman for sure, Big Sean whenever he makes an appearance, Marty Spruce, like he was back then. There's a handful of us from that time that are still playing. And it's just different to see those highlights from back in that game. It's fucking wild, man.
And the thing, man, 2009, all the things that have changed, and yet so much is still the same. We still got Broadax. We still got X-Dogs. You've been watching for 12 years, Sean, a run by 2 teams in this league that has been absolutely sensational. We talked about it on the show last year. The X-Dogs have not missed the semifinals of the league in the fall since they joined in 2007. They have always gotten to at least the semis.
That's crazy.
And they had four
And they
straight
should've-
championships. Moats joined when they were in the middle of their dynasty.
That's sick. And they should have missed this year. They got lucky this year.
And so that kind of brings us to where things were for you after Renegades. What exactly happened with the Gades that you and them didn't last?
Man, honestly, like from what I remember now, again, for a lot of you guys, this is 2009. So that's what, 12 years ago?
Yep.
12 years, right? 12 years ago. Like I said, a lot of guys ended up in some legal shit. Don't want to go down that road. There's some people that aren't with us anymore. After Renegades, I ended up with the Knights. That was my home after that. Knights, program, Warriors. That's how we went. God, man, 2009. It seems like so long ago. The one name I will throw out from that team, from the Renegades, that pretty much got me into 9-man and flag football as it is Troy Butts. A lot of the old heads will know that name and they'll respect that name. Troy was a no-nonsense, let's go play ball, let's have fun kind of guy. And this is how it was. Not with us anymore, but that dude got me into 9-man. I'd like to think I'd get into 9-man eventually, but without him, I wouldn't have gotten into it as long as I did. So, shout out to Troy.
That's awesome, man. So you mentioned you went over to Red Knights. Before that, you were on somebody else, I believe. Was there anybody in between Knights and them?
It wasn't. So I went Knights, then program, and then Survivors.
Nice program, Survivor. Okay. No, it was Knights Survivors program because Survivors, you were there 16. I remember now.
Knights Survivors program. You're right.
Yeah.
My fault, Joey.
Memories
not
of the 2014 championship game against Miller Lite.
Yeah, I kind of forget that game.
Y'all were close, man. Y'all were close. And you were playing O-line that season. That's how we first found you.
And I did my thing. Just wanted to play ball.
He used to play center. He played center against us.
Ross knows I played center, but I don't like this. I don't like that shit to be known.
Well,
So after the Knights, you left to go to Survivors in 2016. Memories playing with Survivors during that time.
Dude, honestly, that team, as much of a, I'll say it, this is no offense to those guys, as much as a joke as people like to make that team out to be, there's a lot of fucking players that came from that team that are making a lot of noise on the circuit right now.
Yeah.
Dehaney, TJ Williams,
Coley.
I don't like to mention myself, but Coley, dude, there's a lot of fucking literally circuit players on that squad.
Yep.
That
It's killing. Yeah, dude, you think about it, you throw in them, you got Danny Longerbeam from the OG team. Guys like Brandon Michael traveled around for a little bit. Like
B Mike, there's a lot of serious talent from I'll say Daniel Taylor. Like he brought that team up. He brought a lot of talent to this area that are now getting exposed on the national 9-man level. And that shit goes unnoticed. And it doesn't go unnoticed with me and guys like you that follow this shit. Like we know where a lot of these guys came from. And I remember that first game with Survivors, me, Dehaney, and TJ. I played offense on that game, playing tight end, and we lost by a point the program. And people were like, "Who the fuck are you guys?"
I watched that on the live. That was live. Cini did a live of that game, and unfortunately, that account he streamed on no longer exists, so the footage is gone.
But yeah, people were like, "Who the fuck are these guys?" So
You
like,
all
it's
that
cool to
fall
see like
season were
back
electric,
where
man.
everybody
Like
came from.
that was an electric squad. You know, you go back to what you said. Daniel Taylor did bring a lot of talent. Daniel Taylor is the reason why there's a TBT. Without him, I'm not here either.
For sure.
So after Survivors, you went on to the program, did a bit of year of the Cramley. Memories of your 1 year on the program.
Dude, those guys, like I said, like I don't throw this term around lightly, but they're my brothers. Like, if I lace them up with anybody, I have to respect 100%. And the big thing was just, I don't know, feeling like I could contribute more. I kind of felt like I was overlooked with program. They had a lot of killers on that D line, and me back in those days, I wasn't really vocal. I knew what I could do, but I just wanted to play my part. I just kind of sat back. So when it came time to find a new squad and Warriors were looking, here I am. There's a lot of guys from back in the day, from high school days, that know what I was capable of, that kind of gave me a look, especially with Warriors, and here we are. A lot of times playing in pads doesn't translate to flag football, but in my opinion, in the trenches, that shit does. So here we are.
Yeah. And it was in 2018 you joined the Warriors, who, you know, they started out as a padded football team in the Alumni Bowl back in 2016. First season you guys went out there, you won the B bracket championship. Team saw an instant turnaround with that D line of you and Brock and the Lowry brothers. Like, that team was just electric. 15 sacks in the Bassford Heritage Bowl against the Assassins and Survivors. Got very close to making play. You know, there was one bracket that year. I look back at that Warriors team. They were competitive of Ruckus. They were competitive of AFN. Like, they were on the cusp of being an A team that season. Just fell short. 7-6 to Ruckus. Who can forget the AFN game? 13-12, a dogfight with the affiliates.
People forget that game, but like I still go back and look at it.
It's one of my favorite
A
games.
lot of people flip this under the rug, but I've always said, and I still say this shit to this day, when you have a fucking superior D line, you're not to be fucked with. And we went out there. They had Trail at quarterback. They had Tibbs, Ron Ross. I think Tate Berry played line for them. This is no disrespect to them, but me, Brock, and Lowry came out there and dominated them. It just is what it is. Now, I will say Cuzzo was injured. Cuzzo had a wrap on his arm. He played. Much respect to Cuzzo. But I would – Cuzzo's a dog. Ron Ross is a fucking dog.
That's a fact.
Like, it just is what it is. But we still came out there and surprised a lot of people. And I think that year people kind of realized, oh, shit, the Warriors, you know, they're kind of for real. And people – Cam was hurt that year. A lot of people – Brock Klein gets swept under the rug a lot with this Warriors rotation. Brock Klein is a fucking dog. I don't care what anybody says. That dude can go both ways.
Yeah.
Does it all. Doesn't bat an eye when he's asked to do what to do. It just is what it is. And that was, what, 3 years ago? Oh, man. Jesus.
Spring, South High. Who could ever forget? Next season, you all struggled a little bit. In the fall of 18, multiple quarterbacks. You had Zach Crawl to start the season, and then you had
who's that? Where's that at?
Fall of 18 in North.
I got 2 phones.
You guys turned it around quickly, though, that next spring, 2019, when the squad rolled up and gave a lot of teams in the WCFFL a surprise, including coming within a touchdown, falling short to ADR in the semifinals. One of the best games in league history. If you haven't watched it before, it's on YouTube. ADR Warriors, Spring 2019 semifinals. It is a classic. An excellent defensive battle, and the guys in the trenches in that game is ridiculous when you look back at it. You're talking, you got you got in that game alone, you got the two Jasons, Kinsler and Brady. You got Judd. You got Moats. You got Brock. You got Chili in that game. You
Chili.
got AJ in that game. Lance in that game. The amount of D-line talent in that game is ridiculous on both sides. Like
The amount of
memories of that
talent in that
semifinal.
game, the amount of talent in that game just on the line alone is absurd.
Yeah, that
For-
was the real championship that year to me.
It was.
For a Washington County championship game. Like, if you go back and look at that, this is no bias, that shit is absurd.
Yeah.
I mean, much respect to those guys. They all know that. I've played with and against them. That game was just on another level.
It was wild, man. Like sitting in the booth watching, like it was suspenseful. Like I was sitting there and I'm wondering, is the Warriors about to stop ADR? Like that was legit a possibility, and none of us like saw that come. No, that was something that I didn't see coming beginning of the season. Was you all in the turnaround in 2019 and 2020? The last 3 seasons, this team has gone up to new heights. They've gotten their number 2 seed last year, 6-2. They beat the champs last year. You beat the champs the year before. You came close to the champs the year prior. You guys are on the cusp. But the thing about it is, what really hurt you guys in last year was just, I don't know. The X-Dogs kind of came in by surprise. Like a lot of people were counting the Dogs out. That defense, they struggled all season. But Matt Eisenberg, he showed up and showed why he's probably top 5 in this league all the time.
So I'll speak on that. And these guys, I literally talk to them probably once a week. Brady and Kinsler, I have the utmost respect for ever. That X-Dogs team is a completely different team when they're there. When we beat them in the regular season, I think Brady was there, but Kinsler was not. When they're together, they are just – they don't stop. Relentless is the word I've used. They just do not stop. And me, a guy who – I'm a D lineman. Everybody knows that. But when I have to play O-line, I'll do it. I'm not the best in the world, but I'll hold my own. You're not going to bull rush me. Anybody thinks they can. But I'll hold my own, but I'm not a fucking O-lineman. And when I have to go against those guys, 4 quarters, I'm going to wear it down. And they got the best of us. Honestly, it is what it is. We weren't ready. I kind of told everybody going into that game that, hey, this is not the team we played earlier. Get ready for a battle. We were kind of light-handed, but that's no excuse because everybody knows. Every team is light-handed going into the play. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
We just didn't show up. This is what it is, and the X-Dogs beat our ass. There's no excuse around it. Not going to say, hey, we did this or we didn't do this. X-Dogs beat it. They earned that win. No fucking square dancing around it.
No.
So looking ahead now, we saw the announcement earlier today on Flag Football Uncut. Seems that there's a change to the guard with the Warriors. So, Moats, tell me, man, what's the plan for 2021? Because right now you're in a position, you got a very talented team. You got a lot of veteran experience at this point. What do you think you guys are going to be able to do this season? What does everything look like for the Warriors camp? Because we haven't seen the Warriors out there, unlike the Killer Bees, unlike the Demons, unlike Ruckus and the Spartans. So the question is, who, what, and where are the Warriors in 2021? Because I see a franchise that's in a crossroads. I see a team that is about to either go downhill or finally overcome the hill. Could this be like the time the Washington Capitals won the Stanley Cup?
Ooh. Don't tear on my heart, Joey. You're killing me. Here's the thing with the Warriors. And I'm going to speak from the heart. Let me get y'all ready for this shit. I have never felt part of a team as I do with the Warriors. And I've been around for a long fucking time. That's no disrespect to anybody I've played with. But when I tell you that I'm playing with my brothers, I'm playing with my brothers. There's guys on this team that hit me up consistently, not even regarding football, life in general. They just want to talk, life in general, and all that shit. And that makes it feel really good. Like, at the end of the day, this shit is really all about a fucking rec flag football league and a trophy. And I'm going to use a guy as a reference for this. I want to try to do better. I'm going to use John Regan, man. Like, John Regan really reaches out and he gives a shit about the guys playing for his football teams. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to take this shit on the road or whatever. Like, I'm trying to make it where we're a fucking family. Yes, I want to win, but I want to have fun too. Like, I want to have fun to the point where you all can come over to my house. We grill out hot dogs, hamburgers, throw a few beers back, whatever. Like, that's, and you've been here, Joey. Like, you know that. Like, I've been trying to I just want to have fun, man. Like, I've been playing way too long, and shit is just, it's on a different level. Yes, I want to win. So anybody that's out there, this is my spiel. Anybody that's out there looking for a new squad, want a new home, want to showcase your talents, hit me up. I've got like 6 inboxes already. We got room for you. Come to the Warriors. Oh, by the way, ain't no bitch life around here. Just got my stitches out this week. I played Saturday, if y'all didn't know. I don't give a shit. Pain does not exist in this dojo.
I like
But
it.
for real, if you all want to have fun, man, like just give me a shout. If we can make something work, cool. If not, there's no hard feelings. Just go play football. That's all we're trying to see. Like, I'm just like Joey, where I say I want to see 9-man football grow. A lot of you guys might not believe that, but it's true. I've been along for this game for a long fucking time, and it's wild to see just how much 9-man has grown since I've been a part of it. A lot of you young guys don't quite get it yet, but you will, and we'll talk one day. But let's just have fun, man. I mean, that's really all I got to say. Warriors under new management. Ross is still in the background, but I'm trying to take the reins and make something just catapult a little bit here. We had a great year last year, 6-2. Playoffs went kind of against us, but we got the pieces and we just want to add. We want to be great. So hit me up.
I like it. I like it a lot. Moats is ready. Moats is motivated. We look forward to seeing what the Warriors will do in 2020. Well, we won't be able to see it, because me and you are going to be in Owings Mills.
That's media content.
Oh, I'm sure we'll have somebody ready to go. We'll see how things go this season. Anyway, Sean, anything else to say tonight?
Man, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'll kind of use this tag real quick. A lot of the Warrior guys travel on the circuit. If you guys are looking for a home in Hagerstown, hit me up. Just trying to win a trophy. And shout out to Joey and Ross. I know you guys, this is a tough decision, but you guys are doing your thing and you're growing the game of 9-man. And I think we all appreciate that. And just thank you, man. Like, this shit would not exist if it weren't for you, Joey. Like, I can think back to a few years ago, like, no disrespect, but what's he doing? Like, he's live streaming our games, and now look at it, like, you're doing your thing. Like, that's fucking impressive, man. So I appreciate what you all are doing, and like I said, you always got a home right here.
This could have been Moats.
Thank you, man. We
Moats
appreciate it. Thank you, Moats.
Moats had a chance
Yes,
to live
sir.
stream it too.
Anyway,
Get up the
Sean,
Warriors.
thank you for joining us tonight. We look forward to seeing you and the Warriors on the field this upcoming spring.
Right. Hit me up.
See how it goes.
There you
Peace.
Peace, Sean. Anyways, anyhow, anywho, while we're on the subject, I talked to Tommy earlier. Tommy says that my contract expires at the end of Friday of next week. And the deal from there is that I will no longer be part of the Washington County Flag Football League as intermediate. With that said, I'm not going to leave you all in a bad place. I'm not going to leave you all behind. I'm going to make sure that the media is taken care of in the league and that we are able to make sure that we continue to grow and everything else. Sound went out. That's cool. Thanks. That's awesome, Facebook. Thanks, Tyler. Maybe no one can hear? No sound?